Hello, YouTube. I'm thinking about what I'm about to share here. Okay. Hello, YouTube live stream. I'm on here to talk about the rappers in hip hop. Okay, how they are selling their souls for royalty check, for money and fame. And they say that money talks. Money don't talk. Money does not talk. Nope. Money does not talk. Money has no voice. People look for money to do a lot of stuff. Money is nice to have, but money can't fix no broken heart. Money can't help you with if your mindset is messed up. Okay. Yeah, money may buy you medicine, but money can't heal you. Okay. When they say, oh, money talks, money don't talk. Money has no voice. The rappers, let's see, make sure I get it right. The rappers in hip hop who are selling their souls for a royalty check. The rappers in the hip hop music business who are selling their souls for a royalty check of money and fame. The rappers in hip hop who selling their souls for money and fame. What the rappers in hip hop say about success, that ain't success. If you got a big mansion, if you got platinum records on the wall, if you got gold teeth, if you have a bunch of jewelry, a bunch of bling bling, that ain't success. That's not success. Climbing the Billboard charts, that's not success. Having a bunch of cars, being famous, that's what the rappers in hip hop tell you. That's what they tell you what success is. That's not success. I know what real success is, and it's in here. And money don't talk. Money doesn't talk. Money does not talk. The rappers in the hip hop music business who are selling their souls for royalty, a royalty check of money and fame. And I'm on here to share Ecclesiastics when you in love with money. Yes, we need money to take care of our families, but when you so in love with it where money becomes your God. And that's what's happening to the rappers in hip hop. They so in love with money. The men and women in hip hop are selling their soul. They selling out. There's no such thing as a gangster rapper or a Christian rapper. That's a label. People doing anything for money. Money does not talk. And having bling bling around your neck and 50 cars and being a celebrity, that is not success. That's the world's definition of success, but that's not what the Bible says. Ecclesiastics. I'm going to Ecclesiastics, okay? And this is about being in love with money. Because that's what hip hop is all about, right? The rappers in hip hop who are rapping death and destruction, they in love with the money. And they try to justify they try to justify it. Nope. Ain't no justifying it. Wrong is wrong. And it's not freedom. They say freedom of speech. That's not freedom. No, that ain't freedom. I'm in Ecclesiastics 4. It says riches are meaningless. If you see the poor oppressed in a direct and just right denied, do not be surprised at such things, for one offering is eyed by a higher one, and over them. Both both are higher than the other. The increase from the land is taken by all the king for the profit for himself. Whosoever loves money never has enough. Whosoever loves his wealth is never satisfied with his income. This too is meaningless. Okay. So when you in love with money, I want to make it clear on here. Don't I'm not looking to make no fans on her. Don't follow me. Why don't you follow Jesus Christ? This is not about me. Okay? That ain't why I'm on here. You should follow Jesus. I'm not on here for that. Okay? That's not why I'm on here. I pray that people would follow Jesus Christ. Follow him. I'm on here just to share God's truth. That's it. Okay? So I pray that you would want to follow Jesus Christ. But I got to get back to what God told me to share. So This is about being in love with money. The rappers in hip hop are in love with their money. They in love with money. And he said, whosoever, who's, let me go back to it. Riches are meaningless. Whosoever loves money never has enough. Whosoever loves his wealth is never satisfied with his income. This too is meaningless when you in love with the money. So you got rappers in hip hop who are selling out. They're selling their souls for royalty checks, for money and fame. The whole world is doing that. People who live in this world are selling out. They're selling out. They're selling their souls. And I'm praying for people who are selling out, okay? That's what I'm praying for. For people who are selling out. That they would be delivered from selling their souls. Because the rappers in hip hop are doing anything. They're doing anything for the love of money, okay? So I'm praying for the people who are in love with money. The women in hip hop who are selling their souls for the love of money. And I'm praying for people on here that you would follow Jesus Christ. Don't follow me. Do not follow me. Follow Jesus Christ. Follow him. Follow him. Because that's not why I'm on here. I am not on here for that. No. I pray you follow Jesus Christ. Bye-bye.